Hey, how's it going? Here's a unusual book haul for me. It's mainly 50s, 60s, and 70s science fiction. So let's just dive right in, really. A real quick backstory, I guess. I've been watching a lot of the Book Graveyard and Bad Taste books lately, and I noticed that there is like a mom and pop bookstore in my town that's like 15 minutes down the road from my house. I went there once. I didn't find anything. I also didn't know what to expect there. And I went in there, and it's a lot of older books, like some from the mid to early 1900s. I think he even has some from the 1800s, but he had a lot of science fiction books from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I didn't get a lot, but yeah, here's some. Starting with, this is definitely my most favorite one, and I just felt like I had to start out with this. The cover and the tagline and even the synopsis seems completely bonkers. I saw this cover and I immediately grabbed it. So it is called Hijack by Edward Wellen. Look, it is a mobster in an astronaut suit with a hat on top, and I guess that's supposed to be like a space gun. And the tagline is the mafia, what? The mafia takes to space. So if you think this is just amazing, wait until you hear the synopsis. Big deal at Cape Canaveral. Nobody knew what it was, but it was big. A college trained Nick Tallant drew the assignment of finding out what was in it for the mafia. He gathered in all the information he had, put his statistical genius to work on it, and then he got the answer: the end of the world. But Nick was an angle player, and he knew there must be one somewhere, if only he could find out in time. Tell me this does not sound amazing. I got this. It's not very big either. I think it's even under 150 pages. I definitely plan to read this very soon. And after that, we have one that's kind of damaged, but this one sounds kind of cool. And it is The Man in the Maze by Robert Silverberg. And I think it's about a man who finds a deadly maze and has to scale it or something like that. But I saw it. It is a tad bit damaged, but nonetheless, still pretty cool. Another cover that I really liked, and I don't know much about it, so maybe someone can tell me, but it is Dragon's Island. So that's cool. Think about these people find an island that is inhabited by dragons, maybe? I could be completely wrong. The next one, I just got this because it sounded really cool, and it's The Synthetic Man. His name is Horty, and he was eating ants. Horty ate ants because every once in a while he just had to. You couldn't tell it but look at him, but nobody knew. But Horty had this craving because he wasn't human. Horty didn't realize he was different from other people, not even when he lost 3 fingers and they grew back. But then Horty discovered the truth about himself, and the truth was stranger than fiction. So that sounds kind of cool. I'm probably gonna have to blur this next one, or do that. There we go. There's what we'll do. There's this. Alley God, this is a collect. I think it's 3 different stories, and there's one story in here that I read on the back. The synopsis. Sorry, brain stuff. The captain's daughter. Unknown illness strikes aboard a spaceship, and the ship's doctor discovers a strange parasite that lives on people. So that's cool. And yeah, there's the cover. Sorry, I can't show it too much because I don't know what would happen if I did. But yeah, there's that. And I've heard of this next one, but I've never read it. I tried to read a book, I think that's in the same series, but I heard this book is really good, really fun, and it's The 10th Victim. I think it's like The Running Man, or in the same vein. I think The Running Man might be based off of this. So that's cool. And this next one sounds really interesting. I've never really read any science fiction from the 1950s, 60s, or 70s, I don't think. So this one is called 10 from Infinity. And if I'm right, it's about 10 men who look the exact same, and they're androids, but they're also, I think, trying to take over Earth. So that sounds really cool. Another one, and this is called The Psychopath Plague. 49 days to doomsday. The computer projections left no room for doubt. In 7 weeks, so many of Earth's people would have gone murderously mad that civilization would collapse beyond any possibility of recovery. And this is where I got these books from. The mom and pop store is called the Book Eddy. So, yeah, it's like right down the road from my house. But yeah, The Psychopath Plague. So that's really cool. All of these sound really interesting to me. And the last one that isn't really science fiction, but it was in there, and I kind of got it just for the cover. Unfortunately, I think it's mystery, but it's The Withdrawing Room. I only got this because of the cover. And I think it was like $3. It was $2. So there's that. But anyways, that was it. Try to keep a little short and sweet video. So I hope you liked it, and see you in the next book haul, book review, whatever. Till next time, I got reading to do.